There's the baby in there.
Oh, there it is again. Oh,
Let's see.
there's turkeys.
We've got these 3 babies.
Hey y'all, I'm Amy and welcome back to Misty Dawn Farm. Today we are going through the entire stages of incubating turkey eggs. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the very beginning, and in this one video I'm going to take y'all through the entire thing. The beginning, getting them set up in an incubator, the candling stages all the way through to the turkeys. Hopefully the turkeys. Okay, so first of all, I've got an incubator here that my friend Miriam from the Chicken Daddy Farm is letting me use for this homeschool project that we are doing. We already walked the kids all the way through it, so I'm just gonna share it with y'all real quick. I took the lid off. So in here, let me do this. All right, in here we have our tray, and we're going to set up the dividers. Now, from what I was told by Miriam, she likes leaving space on either side. I'm sorry the light's not good, y'all. On either side for airflow for the eggs. Next step, we're going to put the eggs in. 3. We're going to add another divider here. You want enough space for the eggs to be able to wiggle like this, but not too much space and not too tight, just enough. Now we're going to do another row here. Now these eggs were picked up from Miriam's turkeys and scrubbed off with a dry cloth. You don't want them to get wet. You don't want to wash off that balloon. Space here. This needs a little more. There we go. I'm going to do another row here. Here. All right. Like so. Put the lid on. Like so. This one will automatically turn the eggs. All right. Now, because the area that I'm in is really high humidity, I'm not going to be adding any water to this. Because, y'all, I live near a swamp. It's really high humidity, and I'm doing this in my outside shed here. Okay, so here it is. Sit up like so. I have a egg candler that has come with this little graph that's going to show us what it's going to look like at the different stages, and we're going to do it. This is my first time. Every time I've ever hatched eggs before, it's always been sticking them under a chicken. You stick them under a broody chicken and then you get eggs. Stick them under a broody chicken and then you get chicks. You know what I mean? Or ducks. I've done ducks too. Never used an incubator, and I've never, okay, hold on. One time, long time ago, when I was itty bitty witty, my mom borrowed an incubator and hatched some eggs. I didn't do it, and I don't even remember. I just remember that she did it, and I remember there being like a styrofoam incubator sitting in there. But that's it. That's all I remember. So, technically, not my first time ever, because my family did it, but I don't remember it, so it is really my first time incubating eggs in an incubator. And turkey eggs, no less. So, it takes 28 days for turkey eggs. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back in 10 days. So the next thing you see will be me back in 10 days. I have it marked on my calendar, alert set on my phone, and we're going to candle these eggs and we're going to see. Did I tell you how many are in there? There's 9. There's 9 eggs in there. We're going to candle them. We're going to see if any are viable, and any that are not, we're going to give it a couple more days, and then if they're still not, those will get tossed. And then we're going to candle them pretty regularly after that to see their progress and their growth, which is really, really cool. I'm very excited to do that. And then at day 25, it goes to what Miriam said is lockdown. And I'll go through that, we'll show you that, and then we wait for the hatch, and then we see baby turkeys, and I have to wait 28 days for all this. Y'all are gonna get to see all this in one video. So that's pretty cool. So this is day 1, set up an incubator. Next time you see me, it will be day 10. All right, y'all, we have made it to day 7. I told you previously that I was going to do this on day 10. But I think I don't want to wait till day 10. I think I want to go ahead and take a peek. I'm not going to candle all of them. I'm going to wait till day 10 to candle all of them to check for viability in all of them. But I am going to pull out 1 or 2 of these. We're just going to take a peek at where we're at. Okay, you can see right in here, there's the veining here. It's kind of hard to tell, but this one has got a little baby growing right in there. It's hard to see on camera, but this dark spot right here is the beginning development of it inside. It's very early. Kind of hard to see, but can you kind of see when I move it that there's right there. It's in there. Alright, y'all, well, that was pretty cool. They're just the 2 eggs that I candled, as you can see. We're just barely starting. There was veining, and there was just a tiny little bit. Alright, y'all, we are now here at day 12, and it is now time to candle every single one of these eggs and to see if they are all viable. If there is one that is not developing, I might give it a day or 2 more and then check again. But it's time. It's time to take every single one of these out and candle them. It's dark. I waited for it to get dark outside so that we can see really well. So I'm going to get my candler set up, and we'll do that. We are checking our first egg, and look, there it is. I'm holding perfectly still. Do you see it floating around in there? Isn't that awesome? That is a baby turkey. That's a baby turkey moving around in there. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. That is so cool. I wish you could see it as clearly as I see it, because I'm looking on the camera screen and I can see that it's not quite as clear as I can see it out here. All right, y'all, can you see how empty this egg is here? This one has nothing happening inside. There's no veining whatsoever. So the second one is what we call a dud. Egg number 3, and look at that right there. There it is. Number 3, we have a little turkey baby in there. Can you see it moving around, y'all? I'm not moving the egg. That is the egg all by itself. That's a little floater in there. A little turkey baby floating around. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. All right, this is egg number 4. And yep, there it is. There's veining. And this egg was a little dirty. I scrubbed it off as best I could, but you can definitely see the little turkey baby floating around in there. All right, here we have egg number 5. Yep, I see veining, and
right in here, we have another little turkey baby. All right, here's egg number 6. We have another turkey baby. See all this veining here and things. That right there is our little floating turkey baby. Here we have egg number 7. There's the veining right here, and there's the little baby. This one's growing too. You can see all the veining in there, and there's the baby in there, moving all around. Oh, look at that one move. Oh my goodness. That one's an active one in there. Look at it floating all around. Okay, and here we have number 9. I see the veining. And I see the baby right in there. Moving around. You see how it's all on this one side here. Let's turn it. There we go. There it is. Moving around in the air. Do I hear a ghost story? No, I'm kidding.
8 out of 9 viable eggs. That's really good, y'all. That's really good. They're all developing and all moving. I'm gonna go ahead and take that one out and toss it. There's not even an inkling of nothing starting in that one. So 8 little baby turkeys that are growing. Yay! It's so exciting and it's so cool. It's so cool. If it wasn't so late, I would have my kids out here, but I'm going to show them all this video footage on the actual day that I take it. Y'all are going to see it at the end of everything, but I'm going to go ahead and show my kids tomorrow all the videos that I took. But yes, okay, day 12, 8 viable turkey baby eggs. We are on day 21, y'all, and I'm about to candle the eggs for the last time. In 4 days, they're going to go into lockdown, which means I'm going to open it up. I'm going to take out all the divider pieces and the rack thing, and then they're just going to be laying in there. I'm going to close it, and I will not open it again until the turkeys that are going to hatch have hatched. From the point of lockdown, there's 3 days until hatch date. And then at that point, whatever's gonna hatch should begin hatching. The little eggs will have a pip on them, which is like a little bit of a boop. That is gonna be happening next week. Next week. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna candle the eggs. It's already 21 days. So they hatch at 28 days. It's fairly late. We may not be able to see very much because it's gonna be pretty full in there, but we're gonna look anyway and see what we see.
Those are turkey feet right there. How cool is that? Look at him. Watch him move. Woo! Let's spread his feet. Do you see that? Isn't that cool? That is so cool. Let's give it a spin here. It is alive. Look at it moving there. Look at it moving around. Oh, that is so cool. Spin it the rest of the way around here. Get back over here to where we can see the feet. Or a foot, I should say. Oh, there it is again. Oh. It's kicking. You'll see it in there. Oh, do you see it moving? You see its head here on this side. Its body is curved on this side and its feet are here. Can y'all see that? It's moving around. Look at it moving there. Not just too cool. Okay, let's spin it around and see what it looks like on this side. This is where its body is, so it's pretty full over here. It's its back side there.
Okay, that was the last time. And the next time we see these little babies, they're gonna be on the outside. Good morning, y'all. It is hatch day for the turkeys, and I'm headed in there right now. I haven't been in there yet. So yesterday morning, there were a couple of pips, and then I checked on them last night before going to bed. Still just pipped eggs. It takes longer for turkeys to hatch than for like chicks. The animals are gonna be hollering. I haven't fed up yet. So I'm gonna bring y'all with me while I go in here, because I haven't even seen yet, but there should be baby turkeys in there. Okay, I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna see. Ready? Let's see. There's turkeys! Oh my goodness. I see babies in there. Oh my word. Hi, babies. Hi. Oh my goodness. All right, so I see there's 3 fully hatched babies in there. And then right here, we have one that is in the process of hatching. I'm seeing it move around. This one here at the end has a pip in it. Babies, oh my goodness. So on this end, there are 3 other eggs. At the moment, I can't tell if they're pipped or not. Last night, I'm pretty sure I saw 4 pipped eggs in here. So we've got these 3 babies, the other egg that is in the process of hatching, and 1 pipped egg. And these 3 eggs over on this end, I can't tell. Can't tell if they're pipped or not. But we're gonna go ahead and get a brooder box set up for these guys. I went out and I got my Rubbermaid container. This is what I use as a brooder at the very beginning. I would like to put my chicks, I'm gonna treat the turkeys like I do my chicks. So what I do with my chicks is I like to put them in the house for about a week before I move them out to the barn. Reason being that my barn is not completely closed in. It's not completely, for the most part where I put them in my outside brooder is draft free, but it's not completely climate controlled, it is draft free, but it's not climate controlled, basically. So I don't want my turkey babies or my chicks to be out there yet. I want to let them get a little older. Sometimes they even wait 2 weeks or 3 weeks, depending on the breed, the type, how hardy they are, things like that. So what I start with is a Rubbermaid container, and I'm going to put a puppy pad in the bottom. I don't want a smooth, slick surface because I don't want them to get splay leg or spraddle leg. And then I'm going to transition to pine wood chips in a couple of days. I'm going to put a chick water in there with magic water, and I'm going to use a medicated chick feed for the first little bit. If you're interested in my water, my chick feed, my method, oh, and a heat source, of course. Forgot the heat source, that's important. The type of heat sources, things like that. From beginning to end, I have a blog post on that, and I'll link that in the description. if you want to know my method and what I do and how I do it from beginning to end. But I'm gonna get this set up in the house. Now the turkeys, today is day 28, and we have 3 fully hatched turkeys and 1 in the process, 1 pipped egg, the others I can't quite tell yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave them in there for the rest of the day. They can be in an incubator after they've hatched for up to 48 hours. Ideally, you want to remove them within the first 12 to 24 hours, but they will be fine. Hatcheries ship chicks, and they're fine for up to 72 hours, but ideally, you're going to take them out within 12 to 24 hours. So we're going to let these stay in for a little bit longer. You don't want the humidity in the humidifier, the humidity in the incubator to change with opening and closing, opening and closing. So once your chicks or turkeys have completely dried and fluffed out, and it's been less than 48 hours, you want to remove what's there. The rest can stay. Just quickly remove them and close the incubator again. You. I saw you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you. I was pecking at my finger. Alright, y'all. Well, thanks for following along from day 1 to day 28. And until next time, keep on the sunny side.